is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
I see it as a criminal enterprise. I confirm them go to and Kenya one. Now say excavator pabe 2 days.
He sat on his own radio station. Eeii gold efini bag mo say Yaa Chairman Wontumi wo sika. Enye physical money na ye gold.
Hey ne be hu say Yaa Chairman Wontumi Akonta mines. Adwuma wo ye nyina woni nkrata.
Ma mu nyina kwaba. Emfamra Wadu TV so. Ye be so first time now subscribe now like video no. Na wage comment na ye nyina ye share Yaa Titi afaya na sisia de document bi ababonten we leaki Wontumi Minerals Commission womo documents amaye de afa Akonta mines eye Wontumi mines no domo eto asase ana mo ton asase de mama fo mo mtukusu galamse no we leaki na wase we dia Wontumi aye eye kro ne eye criminal act e wase by now ki ache no we na MPP for some person ba power beam we ene be chepa second tell akura ka 42 years echi that is this ebeche MPP we yensa ma mbra power na mumnu tu galamse no ense yensa ase ne yensu na de yenim wuwa yenhwe na ada Yaa Titi aye wo mo no ye tiebie
Akonta mines obi a wa follow me bia nim se omo issue e ba krom hanye ne but na one or two issues bi wo mu a e was ye kan ho asem e no ne ye be kan ho asem ede enti me pa cho me wo videos bi nso a mebobo ama na wo hu se Akonta mines asem no nya ne na hye ase Akonta mines asem enye ne na hye ase ena no kura e wo mu a wo bia mpeso obeka me dia me be ka kire one say Chairman Wontumi akwampe ne ya ne dia a chasa wono so oni na na do danko akufado ena na ekọ nakra na na do eye direct beneficiary of adwuma no wo yenti ena ama Akonta mines asem anwe ne say it say no obi antimi nka no media me maka de opeso oye bia no ye wo wasema age se bia asem na meka no mesusu se enye no kore ene de me ha me ho na se ye no kore na ya de e be sei o man na eno de emfa ho ne atam a obedi me eno de meka se de sitie that's it enti enra Akonta mines press release na omode baaye no ye be kan na ye wi a quick one enra corona Minerals Commission and so the press release ebaye enti eno so ewo ho ye be kan tu ni nyina na wonim sa enra sa press release na me dem ma wo from 2021 na a free Minerals Commissioner wo mo establish ye ma ye hu se Akonta mines na wo mo any permit no me kai ma wo ene sa press release no me de be cancel ma kire wo because asem bi e bebe bia no maka cho se me tumra no ma kire sie eti eno a document na me de ma wo no kwa nipa dodo na rafi enipa dodo na rafi me come archives mu a enema bi wo ho no ma wadwen be se hu hia me batime hu hia me won se enra sa document na hu be hia ye eno na establish ye ma ye hu se Minerals Commission extra krata ma ye Ghana fo ye te ye hu ase se Akonta mines ni nkrata wo ba bia wo mu ye adwuma no eti efiti sa bre na besi ene Akonta mines after the Minerals Commission Lands and Natural Resources Minister am directive say revoking the license no ono Chairman Wontumi say or the Lands Minister Honorable Amakofi bu abekwa court em say agro wani so wunim de ekoso like de ekọ no wonya ntiase wo de Lands Minister court okay obetimi ayero ho akoba timi issues no ena na ebe speak on it so nye di kan mo fa Akonta mines press release no ento so na ne fact na wachoro wo ho no ye be kan na ye wi a Minerals Commission so press release no omode baaye no eno so ye be kan na se Minerals Commission na wo no ena ma wo hu kwan ema wo kwaye adwuma no se o ma wo kwan you see I say o behave to say kuro ne ye ne dia or behave to say at all costs by force yepo yempo I was so ye adwuma whether oye ni yi o onye ni yi I was so ye adwuma. I mean, what kind of logic is that? Etifa enro Akonta Mines press release no eto ho yedi ka na headline dey me fa nya we say Ghanaians must wake up. Yeah, wake up. Mate, what we are witnessing today is not a fight against illegal mining. It is a state-sponsored media designed to fool the masses. The government loud proclamation against Galamsey are nothing but noise with no real intent to solve the problem. Instead, they have chosen a convenient scapegoat in Akonta mining and Chairman Wontumi, hoping to deflect blame and silence scrutiny. But facts are scared and the truth must be told. Was it fact 1 year? Akonta mining hold a legal large-scale mining lease. Akonta mining is not an illegal miner. The company holds a legal acquired large-scale mining lease approved by the Minerals Commission and ratified by the relevant state institutions. The lease covers clearly defined portions of the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve and not the entire forest as some media houses and government officials have deceptively claimed. Fact 2. Akonta is not currently mining anywhere in Ghana. At this very moment, Akonta mining is not engaged in active mining operations anywhere in the country. The company has voluntarily paused operations and is focusing instead of environmental restoration, not extraction. The Bachelor Minerals Commission, the Yifriso. Yeah, kind of Akonta mines said yeah, what they buy. Fact 3 was say Akonta is undertaking national model reclamation. Rather than exploiting the land, Akonta is leading by example. The company has planted over 16,000 coconut trees on previously mined land as part of massive reclamation initiative. In a country where most companies abandon degraded land, Akonta is investing in regeneration, sustainability, and community development. Fact 4. No machine seized is traced to Akonta. None of the equipment or excavators allegedly seized in the recent Summer Boy operation has been identified as belonging to Akonta mining. If a company was truly behind illegal mining, its machines, branding, or records will show. But there is zero evidence linking Akonta to these machines. Fact 5. None of the 26 arrested Galamseyers work for Akonta. The 26 individuals arrested in Samaboy have not and are not workers of Akonta mining. They have made no such claims and no documentation linked them to the company in any way. They are unknown to Akonta's HR and operation database. Fact 6. Chairman Wontumi is not involved in active mining. As of today, Chairman Wontumi is not engaged in mining, directly or indirectly, anywhere in Ghana. He is a licensed large-scale mining expert who understands the legal framework. He knows the risks, the laws, and the severe consequences, and will never risk acts all to engage in illegality, especially when his party is no longer in power. Not just a time I know a Chairman Wontumi yan yamafu okromano. Na the party were power and no yesa. Once someone cut no cry expose him. Wow, what cut and what chrono? Once I expose you. You people, I don't know what is wrong with you. Fact 7. Ghana's mining laws are clear and Akonta has followed them. And the Ghana's Mineral and Mining Act 2006, Act 703, a company must undergo several rigorous stages before acquiring a mining lease, application to the Minerals Commission, environmental impact assessment from EPA, community consultation, ministerial approval, ratification of lease. Akonta has gone through all these stages. The lease is legitimate. The documentation is available for inspection. Nothing illegal has been done. Fact 8. Akonta has never sold any concession to Galamseyers. Akonta mining has never at any point sold lease of informally illegal miners, informally surrendered any part of its land to illegal miners. The company remains committed to the responsible use of Ghana's mineral resources and understand the legal and reputational danger of engaging in Galamsey operators. Fact 9. Management of Akonta is available for any probe. If any doubt still exists, let it be known that the management of Akonta mining is ready to cooperate with any official investigation. They are not running. They have nothing to hide. They are confident in the facts and the law. The real agenda, political distraction through propaganda. Way aya enra Akonta miners mining wamu letter and our press statement wamu chrobaye eno and makameto me bona masha da kan ni nyina so that you understand where Akonta mining is coming from. Now the ama asem we wama kasa I expose wo ho and say me pese me hu baabi a omo ankasa expose wo ho no ase pacho fact 8 Akonta has never sold any okay yeah no I think fact 7 wapo say Akonta mining Yaa Chairman Wontumi na da no omo party free abamu no ono kra wanye active mining na say former gudia no wagya tu. It means Chairman Wontumi niama no oye wo Ghana ha nyina NPP abanya na wo power ana na do danko akufado ena na president o hye and wo bo ne ho ban ti, because that is what the statement is saying. Now say na buy ni power nti wano kra ontimi enkonkotu for magude adan na say wo ya de pa say wa buy wo power wa buy ni power say de pa nkoa na wo ya adan na wo nye you free so time na me hia na wa fa to so yenko yanim fa minerals commission dia na to so ne yenko ntentem na adwuma ne do so ma yenko minerals commission dia no so quick na yenko yanim ntentem because ebre kokra dada na yentimi clear ni nyina enfri ho na enra Chairman Wontumi anyway baye ena kro we pa nyame ne yemboafo ena minerals commission enso ede wo mo de baye nti meka minerals commission de no enso de ama na minerals commission ena wo ho kwan se o ma Chairman Wontumi krata ene ne company na ya fra na Akonta mines no ema mo kokoya adwuma na samo de baye a wa kiro fact 1 fact 2 fact 3 fact 4 sa akwati fact 9 no ena guy minerals commission enso de wo mo so krata e baye nti wey every minerals commission Ghana illegal mining activities by Akonta Mining Limited in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. Eti enra no musu issue amode April 22, 2025. The attention of the Minerals Commission, into brackets the commission, has been drawn to the claim by Akonta Mining Limited, into brackets Akonta or the company, that it has a valid mining lease in an area located outside the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. This follows the press conference held on 21st April 2025 by the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, stating that the company is involved in illegal mining activities in the forest reserve. But Nana Akufo-Addo we di obone pao forest reserve. Just say I don't understand. Kwaya ya reserve ya wo bia nkomu no. Nana no se me de makom eno ade miracle parliament ena pressure me ja for ho so gitu mu ena forest na ye de ato wa fiti ya kato pen so ya nana no mu nyina agi ato mu se obia nkomu no. Nana no so won de okomu ye okomu ye okwasai no na mpa so akwasai no yanto aso. And the Minerals Commission, say the company was granted a reconnaissance license over an area of 135.87 square kilometers in Samnaboy on 15 June 2011 for a term of 1 year. Expiring on 14 June 2012. This area is outside the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. Not just Chairman Wontumi cry nipa bia. I was saying who say NDC are buying is different from NPP. One who said the NPP are very vindictive, no. NDC insisa. Time I would can cry alliances, no. Not President Mahama na tia konya so. Ba o man kasa wo ye NPP ni nti ya ma. Te say the NPP for be ye krom ha. NDC for nyina adwuma egu no because ye nya wo so ye NDC ni e be gu adwuma. Sa na mo de se do agongo gu na adwuma. We are NDC ni nkwa dia NPP be make sure so mbegu adwuma time Chairman Wontumi di Kenya license kra no na President Mahama na tie akonwa so. That's the difference between NDC and NPP. Sa 2011 license na ye de man no na ebe expire 14 June 2012. Ye di come and license a ye twa asase a eno no chese ya measure the amount. Eno kwa na ya measure side the amount no date side da ho nti se date no so a e wasa wo bada minerals commission hu se adwuma no wo betimi a ye nti afa dia mo approve akokoye. Mayanto aso. When the reconnaissance license expired, Akonta was granted a prospecting license over the same area of land on 31st December 2012. 2012 okrana na President Mahama na tie akonya so. Prospecting license yemfa to gold. Prospecting license yemfa to gold. 2012 for a term of 2 years, expiring on 30th December 2014. Avena Minerals Commission mo be ma history ahụ. Anyway, yento aso. Under section 41 of the Minerals and Mining Act 2006 at 703, the area of a mining lease cannot exceed 63 square kilometers. Consequently, the company applied for 3 different leases, which were granted on 23rd July 2021 for 10 years. It is important to state that these 3 mining leases are not within the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. It's not any watch. I'm going to mean in Akonta mines. No more pedal. Per the Minerals Commission document, ye can't say. Tano Nimri Forest and Chama want to mean in Akonta mines. Aquajabosono. Sawama Momokata Suamokawa, Omokwa Hoya Dane. Ghana, Yamini and Buafo. Akonta's 3 mining leases have not been ratified, and the company has no environmental or operating permit. But Akonta mines a lease na mekaima usisiano or Klebusa our environmental protection lease. As a EPA amano assessment permit, our betting juma Minerals Commission so wabwa. Or this akratano. And also, Sefat 3 or Sefat 4, one of Akonta mines release not the abane. It's been defeated by this press release from the Minerals Commission. Our records show that Akonta applied for a prospecting license to prospect for minerals in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. The application for the prospecting license was later withdrawn, and the company applied for a mining lease over a portion of the forest reserve on 25th August 2022. Mineral Commission's krata say Akonta mines a churo krata wa mama prospecting license no obi anim sa prospecting yemfa ntu gold yase kwa hwehwe ho se wo benya gold wa yenka sa excavator kwasim. And what you was pre a mining lease, no, the application was withdrawn. The application for the mining lease was not signed by the previous minister. Currently, the company has no mining lease to mine in the forest, nor does it have a forest entry permit to enter and undertake any mining operations or activities whatsoever. Therefore, Akonta has no mining lease in the forest or any other permits or authorization required to undertake mining operations lawfully in the forest. For avoidance of doubt, the Commission wishes to inform public that the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, in a press release dated 30th September 2022, stated that Akonta had no mineral rights to undertake any mineral operations in the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. It is important to note that for the lawful mining operations to be undertaken, the company must have A ratified mining lease, B, an environmental permit issued by the Environmental Protection Authority and an operating permit issued by the Chief Inspector of Mines of the Commission. In addition, a forest entry permit is required if mining activities are to be undertaken in the forest. The investigations and subsequent raid conducted by a team of security officials found agents of the company working in the area that is the subject of the company's application for a mining lease as indicated by the coordinates taken from the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. The Commission wishes to inform the public that given Akonta did not have either of the following: all the requisite approval and permits, that's into brackets EPA permits and operating permits, needed to engage in any lawful mining in the areas covering the 3 leases located outside the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve. And a mining lease along with all approval and permits required to mine or undertaking any operations lawfully in the Tano Nimri Forest. Hence, any activity or operation conducted in these areas, both inside and outside the forest reserve, constitutes illegal mining. I am from the Minerals Commission. I have just 2 or 3 questions, and I'll be done with this. Then we'll move on to the Chief Justice issue. Asamba kwa mbese mibisa Minerals Commission, and say, and now who documents na me the 2 TV no so ma wo no. The omode ma in 2022 e kire say Akonta mines ni nkrata was odi ye adwuma. Sa wo be kaya Akonta mines in some way shall say time omone Samates a timber company bi wo ko crash ye our summer boy. I don't know if you can put a video there. And as I'm come we be ye he ne be hu say Eeii Chairman Wontumi Akonta mines adwuma wo ye nyina woni nkrata. Eno nyam na make o Minerals Commission carta about ye nyina ye kan bi eno am de 2 TV no so ma wo. Enti Chairman Wontumi adwuma na oye no and carta the process I was wo fam no na buy na what power nti wan fam. Yey wan fam enti na make us ono ane carta na wa chiro fat 1 fat 2 fat 3 why exposing no because one of the facts na all can was or say even Chairman Wontumi any Akonta mines is not in active mining. Abra ne party any power. Enyam nam kayo ewom. Ewa Akonta mines for na nkasa kratem. So wo ma ban yi free power yi, wo mo nya mining. Enti adie na kire say enya no kura say mo nya active mining. Ba mo na mo de mo pato ntwa asase ne bia mema other galamseyers. So mo nya no mo ma royalties, wo mo ma no mo ma tip. Yeah, and Kwamana Yedi no investigations sakum. I need a video I gave you today where you are not documentary no. And to the clash between Samates, Akonta mining, and I generated this whole issue. Some of them can Danko Akufo-Addo aya president etiasie ema ya investigate Akonta mines adwuma oye and opere ne ho no koye PR work Akonta mines nya illegal mining and was say Minerals Commission adwuma or say OSP adwuma no oye investigations are na akoso Akonta mines nyina na Danko Akufo-Addo and say some investigations no he is a cause. What you say, he is a cause. Nana Akufo-Addo is a cause of problem. I can't want some minina. Destruction now cause of forest in the mono. Nana Akufo-Addo is a cause. Because what you say, my Minerals Commission, ya wamajuma. Emma, watch that. So woman kata release all the video. Open crama, my son. Then you hear, Akonta mines no mukite tour. They were shooting randomly. Another Danko Akufo-Addo is a cause of problem. I can't want some. Me free, so he is a cause. Because what you say, my investigations are not sefata, and a Minerals Commission can say Akonta mines in Krata, and no Jai Wamumo Juma, and my other Pari Yatoso, and stop put Chairman Wontumi from going to the forest reserve. And Kadia Kenkianka was so quiet nyina wa cause damage what was a wudua kube kube no wudua wai want to be for video evidence about a wudua kube and you think we are case sound dia na pasa na this is political which and your political which chance where mu na ayo chance wo because anura mo akasa musa kasa ye enyam nam chura ye dia bo chura ye na makan no wo say wonya adwuma because wa buy ni power enti say wa buy wa power nti ana wodi nsamfo sa esai kwaye ni nyina tutu nsase efuntum fraye wo kwatira afie na afie dia wa ton de aka ana wo tifie na wo ji hu sika di wo ka se ye nkura wo Ghana ha ho wo ka se ye nkura come on Facebook and you see there was even a demonstration so against Akonta mines. So demonstration I did the story. Anything related to Akonta mines, Yaa Titi, meaning from Kanka to Kankai, because I followed that particular story from the beginning to baby Ayadrine and to me and run me the Kaka say there's nothing breaking news about this Akonta mining issue to me. And you see, the Amama John or power and say, Naka the Papa Mua, I was a Casabre, Akonta mines, no. And some point and Natural Resources Ministry, Honorable Mabua, Kababa press conference, and I could watch it to me. Can you understand when you know? I got to was a press conference, ever catch a Ghana for say a political witch hunting. I was saying, which should have send a press conference and Abaso. Do that damage acquire your course to a minor. For 3 for 5 ye dua kube akube no dua wai ye wo video a chance wa dua kube na wai you think we are fools na do dan kwa kufado and ye the cause of problem aye kanyina meka no mpredu he is the cause because meka chira will say na do dan kwa kufado was a direct beneficiary of Galamsey because any man na was a why no wanya because of benefit anonya because the papa mu Minerals Commission was no a granting Akonta mines kwaya human or some granting even honorable Abujida pass I'm no ya Natural Resources Minister one granted permits Akonta mines it's other than no ya juma because he have the backing of the president. He has the backing of the sitting president. Now sitting president you come back jump could defend they will say when you illegal money then was away you get the energy to do it more. Abrone ba ye pa na wo na na da kwa kufado I tiri mu for man you and na ma in the first place e ti be cross na dey say ma me from mra bi nko parliament na forest reserve kwa ya ye nko mu da no me nko to gold bone be na Ghana for ye bone a Ghana for ye ya na se ye to abama na nado be ye president bone a ye nyina no na nado e be behave wa Ghana hat say one ye revenge. Because I did be no be biano Ghana focus empa I feel quite no more and I'll put my presidency of the line and I'll vote Galamsey and meanwhile who cry ya no say chow campaign I say all your illegal mining who say on your illegal mining it's why I say no ya nyodeng Chairman Wontumi Akonta mines no kwa expose Akufo-Addo am ye hu say one na ye cause of Galamsey na eye rampant and afa ye hu hwe ye no because I will say to wa wo kata mu say wo party ni power nti and na wo nya adwuma it means wo party wa power no tina na ade nkwa aseb no tina na wo tutu fam wo say kwa ye wo tutu nia tugu samatas ho no mo kwa be sa campaign no e kwan ya Chairman Wontumi do am fa so they will tell you. Samatas is a timber company I work for long. And my bunny juma go and check what Chairman Wontumi did to that company. Not buying a what power. We are talking about Akonta mines today because Nana Akufo-Addo did not allow structures to work. Because of benefits and what because Chairman Wontumi na control. What's at the bottom? Yeah, Chairman Wontumi can another bay. Na kanya sa a whole sitting president wona akwaka company bia semama no Bananado called to the extra mile to disgrace himself by speaking for Akonta mines no mo under investigations said they are not into illegal mining and then no na de yadru ba bia yadru sa asem no na de yadru ba bia yadru let's face facts hwe me tumra me kire wosie enra me ma wo documents na expose Akonta mines kire say na dwuma no ye nyina na ye illegal eti na nra na mbuafu say Martina Yisino order so to Minerals Commission ho ye den because under his watch nyama we nyina akoso into order so to ho ye den so NDC mu no ye ni obi a wo ye expert when it come to mining o bet me head Minerals Commission Zakata Minerals Commission ne ba na nya yisikura na hyase deputy CEO se wan oba lawyer bi na ne din hyase Martina Yisi ontimi ntworo sa press release because under his watch and asanya ma wanyina akoso ento ontimi ntworo sa press release no onu anim sa ade Akonta mines ayo oman no wa chese wadiawu and you see sadia na yede politics frafra no chese midwakra wo be kasa political witch hunts na our party ni power no na want to aso nya adwuma sanya political support and as political energy na wo de yes anya mahunu na na wa mu no wo party every power na ka want to aso nya wonim say our party ni power nti na wa sha ase no watwitwa na ka wo ka say wo ka so yes smart wo nya ba kokra say excavators na ye chie no emu ba kokra no ha wo trazy e kwa Akonta mines na wo ton ade ba me na me wo me equipment na me se me de ya ade na wo se ba beje wo equipment so na the excavators be traced to Akonta mines asa ya kasa ampa wo na aton ma wo mo ana chesa me dwunu wa amenti ase eniema akoso when me se galam se ohun I see it as a criminal enterprise. Galam say a criminal enterprise. So anybody that I find within that enterprise, you are a criminal. And you should be done with. And you are going to hear you. Honorable Amakofibu, before and Kababa press conference. Now I said Kachama Wontumi na Akonta mines phone nya kwa chiwa mo kra in the first place. I said ka chiwa mo. Na ka wonya no metra wo ba me na political witch hunting. And me kra ma by free power me nya adwuma. Unya adwuma. Ghana semahu. Enti ma ban na we power metimi ye dia me pa bia. Ma ban na we power metimi sei kuro no. Na do danko akufo ade wahu. Wadi o man ye wu papa. I will say it emphatically. Wadi ye wu because eniema akoso a wa supervisor no. Se enyo no na ye yo. But he was a supervisor. Ordinary rest ya no more ya no or home say ya who goodies na beba no agibi no adi. Wadi ye wu papa. When ya wa betena say ya press conference said dey. Wa ba free power no wonye galam wonye mining biem. Na say wa na wonim say boni na wudi. Enti say Minerals Commission krata ye ba abonti ya kire yen say even EPA assessment permit kura wonni bi. Ghana fani na wo. EPA assessment permit kura no Chairman Wontumi na Akonta mines wo wonni bi. So na adwuma no omo ye ne sen. That's the reason why I will tell you today. Put the phone line on the screen. I will talk about the Chief Justice issue. Proper. Yeah? Bonia yediya na na Akufo-Addo na se Ghana for to abama na nado. Wabedi yawu. Because a binsida ma panyi bia ma Ghana hada. Awo timi bani tiri say yakwaya na obia nkom no me da me pese me kom enye se wokom kwa akwaya ne ma papa o kom akwadi bone yey enti me pese me bisa sa 137 NDC MPs ne say sa law no ba parliament no ye G2 mu a ye di forest reserve no ye bie kwan sa afedi Chairman Wontumi ne nkrofo nyina nwuram enkotuga na mo wai where were you? Ni atimide at the full say ya parliament ni agiatum na ya kwaya afiti ya katwa penso ma panyi bia president Akufo ebetina konwas even Rollins anu ya soja ni kuro bebu mai wan kwaya kwayem it is a mekacho say Akufo-Addo or the revenge and the bedi akonwa asa ni ya no bone wana kumam enye obi na kan say wan papa nya ceremonial president onye obi a ne kan ena enye obi anfom so ye ne bone a ye de aye Akufuado. Somebody should tell President Mahama say sa Syria no ne President Akufuado kwasere na ano no eye sa Syria bebrebe na Akufuado we can't trust him. We don't trust him. So sere kira no because on pewasem so kira no. And you see when nyina ye niema bia wo hono ma wo se aban ne ye ho adwuma enti sa pretend no stop it. Because sa handshake ni we no entimi stop you oral. Se no na mo MPP from Basam did you stop you oral. Ya kasa che President Mahama sa Syria ni shake no. Jai. Ya ni brabre no. Wontumi is not involved in active mining entity. Or say as of today, Chairman Wontumi is not engaged in mining directly or indirectly anywhere in Ghana. He is a licensed large-scale mining expert who understands the legal framework. He knows the risks, the laws, and the severe consequences, and will never risk it all to engage in illegality, especially when his party is no longer in power. We are Chairman Wontumi, part of the press release in Enra, what they buy, and into was not by any power. To not by any power, we were mining and crying to a giant and to a cry, bear said, Bosumini, Yini, or into active mining, and see a seminal more cartonasono, a tro. And Enra Crona, no dear no buyer no. And I Minerals Commission so everyone would be a buyer and upon me can but for the benefits of discussions in Insino and I'm a person kum. And so we see Minerals Commission documents and raw almost to the buyer and they are so insistent to Maminko baby our more and so I cannot say it is important to note that for any lawful mining operation to be undertaken, the company must have 1. A ratified mining lease, 2. An environmental permit issued by Environmental Protection Agency, and 3. An operating permit issued by the Chief Inspector of Mines of the Commission. In addition, a forest entry permit is required if mining activities are to be undertaken in the forest. The investigation and subsequent raid conducted by a team of security officials found agents of the company working in area that's the subject of the company's application for a mining lease as indicated by the coordinate taken from the Tano Forest Reserve. The commission wished to inform the public that given Akonta did not have either of the following. Into the Amebuba Swinano, Akonta mines Onibi. That's it. So give the answer say.
Yo, Yaa Titi, Machia na power na Machia wa Steve. Ni ejuma pa omu ni ho ayensu ye ni ho
pepepe
nti Nyankopon hira mu nyina ya betina afidie we so a wonya daade ehwe etie ye na nyina yesu ade efimo. Then the second one goes to Miami CEO of Maslok.
Okay.
Miami madam me boss me maame ba akopɛ.
The incoming women organizer.
Yes, incoming women organizer. Elom abi
campaign manager ba akopɛ na mtea.
Nyamishira na papa na edwuma pa oye. Na Yaa Titi minti na ha minka samfa Maslok ho. Asa ya call osaifu wono nso. Ya kana say ya maame Elom resume edwuma as acting CEO of Maslok no. She's been able to do a lot of recoveries. Wakasa we need to have. We say waka bonkrofo bi echi a omuntu echi a egi Maslok sika and asiga ni omunkrofo omuntu echi a ye besi ne. O ma betu ebi. O ebi mu aba. Obi mu aba.
Mansi na aba abeje because na nra na ka mesa hyase. Week we twema next week ebesa go back to Maslok. Ye board ya na abo phone number.
Na ye the account because yanya ne sa yenye timemufo papa yanya oman ye because oman here sika for development beji kakra na fa koshe wedwuma mu beji ka na fa ye edwuma na tua nkakra na uwie a bibi fufo so hia wonu e bia na onu so abeji o de obeji ya o se me enya ade a metu ya da because sika ne ya aban dia anya bia aban onu dia gold woni dem osori a okokukuru de ton edi sika ne ebetu aban coffers mu ana there bi eye nyina ye sika enti rotate obi gina otua na obi nso aye den enye bi na ye nye bi e etua edwumayefo omo ye edwuma nso enti ye besre wa weji sika o maslok untua e de bia meka bra na betua ya na ye di ora ne baaye e na Ghana fo nyina gitu mu nti no moto abama LDC fo ene His Excellency John Dramani Ma enti wo hu ba asem ye bon hu dere ye jai dere ni bope that means we are coming after you enti ye besre ye mpese ye beba na ye no wo be ye heja na bibia enkonye se e bia ye mpe wasem na bibi sa
na de kana betua no so mpe wasem be no
aha enti ye besre mu ye mami Abigail still bia ne hojo pa enti wo ba ye be ma repayment schedule send ye be ya wo betumi atua utua wie nso na wo hia bia na ya ye den na ya ma wo kama enti that one is on the side of Maslok Yaa Titi na galamsey hu semsem media just de bia fidie we so ye ka me Chairman Wontumi asem media makasa say Chairman Wontumi MPP na aba na ama ne power ena ya ama ne tumi a odi yes ade na nti enya me nwanwa so wo see page 6 of ni we ya e ba
ono was fact 6
ono can say onu we die galamsey because ni party ni power oko to galamsey so the question here is that does it mean say wo party wa ban mu a e wo say wo ko to galamsey e be affect ni pa bebre na question na me bisa no se wo party wa ban mu a wo hu say ade we enye me ya di sunsu aso be bre oman no e di sunsu aso be bre ni pa bebre edidie e di sunsu aso be bre ni pa bebre edwuma na wo de wo say me ma ban na wo so nti me kwa akoye me I won't talk much on that issue way near ya me then say omo revoking license no onye edwuma ni biom or say for 1 month ni ono kra onye edwuma biom that means ya ba NDC kra ba ban mo now he was still working
yeah
what you say enti say nya ni papa pe bia ya nya na ye ni minister anka ontumi nkohwehwe sa asem we nyina mu emfa mre ye say Chairman Wontumi ni license o de ye edwuma ya abonechi sa ba because ono agitu mo say ni party na wo power e na mo hye o ma ne sa ahode na enka ye nim say ye ni party nti na o tu galamsey enka na ye feel so wo document nyina ansa na o ye den o tu galamsey because on one occasion he sat on his own radio station eyi gold efi ni bag mo say yes Chairman Wontumi wo sika enye physical money na ye gold
solid money.
Yeah, solid money. Oyi ano de gusu na host no so tie mu. So these are the kind of people we need to prosecute. Meti hey, I can tell you sir, penny bi otini office, ekra excavator, edi bat say Chairman Wontumi. Penny bi otini office, ekwa forest reserve no kotu galamsey no. They are nice at the back of humans in Ghana.
yeah
Omo yesikan ya omo di ahye ye mnimu. Because insuo ye fi ana insuo ni nye na minister stay ko sansuo ni bi noma e de yare bebre ye ene kidney yare ni liver yare bebre aye hu nyina ye yi na anu ye ti he ya we ja dam na enima asesa
yeah
because the dam no e connect wo enti if omo ehu say on kita licenses and a baby or so to oil mining ni one that's not the appropriate place and oil no na then they should prosecute him they investigate omo who say why wanye ni ye and he is at force they should take him away because wabenya to me cry too much as a needing wabenya to me cry too much Wontumi me na me ya Chairman Wontumi na me ya Chairman Wontumi no ene Wontumi akodu
Chairman Wontumi no
Chairman akodu he obi eto me so that kokoti ni nyina no she send a signal to some of us taking up leadership positions say enye niam ni nyina na wo say ye kokoti wa ban mu e wo say ye bre ye ho ase ni enye no enye and look at our waters hwe yensio so yensio edani blue wa Ghana hasia the need to fight galamsey no yegusu de bia so say ya say be ye papa e wo Ghana hasia we will still fight galamsey with our last drop e wo Ghana hasia and I was recommend say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama why ade papa na say ya won say kurasi bia ye say wo baby a
abrewa ni nkran
abrewa ni nkran enti omo ho de amama wankwa na wo ya see enti look at what is going the drug abuse ni niama in kola ye di omo free miamia bebredi ba no omo they are into sex way. It's like the whole thing is just appalling because of galamsey, because onu di oko tu onya kakra obeton enti obetu me di ahwe obi ba 16 years 17 years 15 years now we nyinsen akola no now we jane life amano no nena na yeti ha say ye me party na wa ban mu nti ye betumi ahwe masa aniama we nyina akoso. And these people we are talking of are not Ghanaians. Dodo na ye omo free e chire baby cry by ye border countries no na buy. And the question is, what are we doing about it? Akufo-Addo what power e dey no ye fast ade we hu enti na sa kroni wo ho Akufo-Addo e president.
But there's this question na fiti enra nyina will be ebisa, because na time na campaign gine mu no President Mahama me yeti ase say part of eniema wo betimi e de aye galamsey ni ho adwuma is to declare state of emergency on mining, not mining as a whole, but small scale, and then because it's small scale galamsey ni nyina aye. There's no difference between small scale mining and galamsey na nkofo you know. Yes, entie bi anka te say gold fields no mo de keka ho de omo ye omo adwuma se de oye state of emergency ni mai that emra li is it 4 is say na 224 na Akufo-Addo de ko to parliament ya ye say bone kase ente say forest reserve obi anko mu da na do etimi hwe nyame anim de mmara ko wo say ye enko forest ni mu nkonko say no emra na che e was say by na kama repeatedly. What is holding it?
The question is omo ti parliament ho e hye mmara maye no obi mpie meka che yes onu ne hu ni mu bi. What I say, we have some people there who are galamsey kingpins. Na me metina fidie we so aka say obi biara oye MP ana oye minister ani hu wo mu bi no, they should bring the person to the law. Omo fa ni panibre law no untumi nkochichi sa nkola we enchi omo 100 and na uchi 200 and na uchi 50 now di omo akoshe mu, then the right people omo cry excavators ni sika financiers no na omo de na ye jo omo sa. And do you think if we leave these people ye betumi ekun galamsey ku we ya awini ana ye to me wini ye to me nya ahimfofo ni free sa de we mu wini galamsey fight no. But so far so good. 4 months of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in office no me de mensa bomebo I can say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama any the Minister of Lands and Resource no omo ayade pa they've done so well. Because enyo mu anka na ye hu says a corona wo boy ye kra den
abrewa nin kra no
ye nim se niam say na ekoso wo the whole town is in a bush and who twemu kra na hu obi unless say wo remu na ho anka say ye kro. And we are talking about over 10,000 people more illegal mining. How did they get there? That is the question. How did they get there? Omo ko hola drug abuse e koso wo ho no na nya asem ketwa. Enti ni nyina galamsey na nya de ba konkon na ha ye wo Ghana o. E di drug abuse na eba, e di teenage pregnancy na eba, e di niama bebre na nam. Enti sa fight we wutu fie na wo se wo hu nkan wo bia ene wo bua because una na bi tie kra bi afi e be kana kane na na bi. Ma wa beti won kran ha say. So the issue of Chairman Wontumi and obi etumi o. Enya wa ban na wo so. And I don't think we should be liaising this to make my ban na wo so. It's a national fight. A national fight. So whoever is culpable no yenye den ye so wumu a ye de wo kokot na wo di for nko a bia they should do what? They should put you inside. Sani ebeya example di amaye na ye ba no me say NDC aban obi biara obetu galamsey memeti ameti no mebo wechi obi biara ye beche wo ye oba wo ye be ma na wo tu galamsey ye bebo wechi seriously because adeni ese enya eno na mo hwe wo screens no so no enya asase asabi ye duaduane wo so asase asabi ye dua koko ene kra ma koko wo ko mia bebe wo sha ni fertilizer kra enye fine bio because fertilizer na wo di share no edro bi se me hu oden se fertilizer no mercury so wan no se me hu oden se fertilizer no so e be dey ma koko na yeye ni nyina ka hu na ene koko seed cry ya kra na ye de bagana So you could see where Galamsey need your mind here day. So Chairman Wontumi media makande bi asa yencheno ne cap na ye man. And ye fan because on our credit year to Mose and any party they want to Galamsey onya ntubio. Wanya ntubio ma. What is stopping you say? Ube jai those days with power, party what power now, yeah, they Galamsey. And then they also me party any power.
No, this solid money.
No, this solid is liquid money.
No, this solid money.
Friend is Zontoli. Sikeni bradi Zontoli wa prison mani ye.
Oh, yes,
ala no hoya de.
In the go, Yami Adam no hoya.
No hoya.
Yami Adam no hoya pa. Mami ntia weti for no wahwefo. Ene Ghana nyina. In fact, Galamsey issue no. For now no, say applauding Omampenyi Mahama and the ministers, especially Omomo Land Commission and Natural Resources, because at least they've taken a step ahead. And Omo Magana Fue who say Omu ye bibi. De biaya me bentina ha me ka semba ko say ye pentam pa because to me na ye dia ma omo no esum ye bo and ye de into ye pentam. And I say, if Omampenyi John Dramani Mahama refuses to be deliver, na I ratio more Ghana for nya won mu, edit 2 minutes share and sano. So disappointed ya. And no kwan the Becca party ning na sa Kanyan Ghana for so.
Yeah.
It's a money and then someone near wood no man. MPP government led by Nanado. Anybody me a year go or no. To correct it. And I said to reset and restore it back, you know, and you slow motion yourself. And yes, I can't baby tea papa. Because Akonta mining, I will watch it. Yeti no once a man, ya can once a mother, ewa. I check. But because the beer ya politicizing what Ghana no. Oka near defending. Oka near Batugu. To the extent that even on my opinion that acquired to make us say, Akonta mining, they are not involved in any illegal mine. Okay, they are not involved in Galamsey. And then no, cause they are mano, Sawe no, and Akonta mining, they almost become no. They had evidence, pictorial and video evidence to back it to say na moye. It is on my opinion that died to me Gina bedroom, Egina pulpit. Eka said they are not involved, and I just said, also. One home as a benefit to whom, so he has to defend. Okay, pictorial and video evidence echo rounder. Even Mineral Commissioner Bontia Becca said they have enough evidence on Akonta mining to go ahead with whatever they want to do. Maybe dear, they should go ahead. The Minerals and Mining Amendment Act is there to support them. The Obi Fum Galamsey Udim Ranaso Fatuha Menfan to her. Mine 100 meters away from river when you so now say emrane chiwa mama brani nye dwuma ntente mai because anytime Akonta mine in one sense say ya ka se ya tena so na ya ka ebeboye ana metete say oketechie efrifa say na ko be demonstration
I am confobisa na ya me bo mu di wo me platform so
e ko be demonstration on this.
Oh, betimi ayi obi anse me kwan.
Na me ba CTV na MPP ni defend it. Na me say hey, obi o say me am politicize it. Na me say yeah, for now we will politicize it. You be politicizing this Galamsey issue to expose politicians omo yeden. Omo share to expose mindset omo the win power. Omo pa omo beye. To expose, and he was trying to defend say those demonstrations na be koso no. Enye MPP na say MPP for MPP ni na shechire and obey because I let my vote count those days omo ya let my vote count at the end of the day Satan no more opposition at the end of the day the guy who let my vote count a year bibi
David Asante
omo man post MPP buy omo ahwe no omo man post publicly the other na be catch me say me am politicize it yeah Galamsey sensem the bia me sign ka say before NDC beba no money me problems. And Galamsey is one of the conditioner Ghana for Gina Sotoaba, Editia Abandada now Okono. Because nani omo ye no, ne nienya. They be am ka se galamsey no eye chain ten
yeah
chain no say one hwe ni ye no one solve from one end to other ubeti and again galamsey time a MPP fight galamsey no there are so many mistakes on my year so many things on my year Emma NDC for gina so year campaign ti omo a eto yentima for ni ti ma yeto abama omo enti maba me dia masem yetiawa whatever mo conjure ye e wo mo manifesto no mo fanya adwuma se emrani tia me entwa wani hwa ha ko obia entie no obi aka anye no obi ka na wo abachia woni ye dabi ye ne ababoa o man Ghana na aboa ye nsase ya restore ye nsase no honorable Eeii Chairman ni GTP book or troye eye me de se otumi koma ye papa mahama copy tenya me boa no na nkoba ya nko no ni galamsey fight no so no ade me ensa no they be fighting BRS band restore and support you ban the galamsey for 1 year then you restore the forest any inyane sasini nsuo na ase no ya pekwan siesie then wape aid as support ya covid by kwa ye tenefie eboa it is ya ban ne galamsey obi beka say wo ban ne galamsey for 1 year no mbesi dey didi ye be didi ye be kire du ho a ekwan no be kire kwan a ye be fa so a esa akofo we nyina mo involve themselves in galamsey no ya hwe mo for 1 year you say 1 year no ewa ye to abere 1 year ye
na ebe
enti meso man panyi mahama se be ya enka ye papa Eeii Chairman tin nenu swade hu no de si nenu so sen ko de be fight galamsey aye band restore and support no on put it into practice often can media no ho no Wontumi fan fight galamsey na galamsey na ekoso na at least China for ya de bia ye bo mu kwa edu omo wo man Ghana oya the whole world mine am na mo toss face
yeah
ekuro mu to go the pa omo ranking omo na mo toss face Russia omo peto kwa omo kra akodi omo ya akodi akese okay na eya beto so fit ye fa de say US Ghana ye toss ye kan enka South Africa na ye nim so mu to go the pa ye tu omo
yeah
aso ya omo to so ya mabo omo nyina obi anhwe say you obi asase say you aso omo ba Ghana ebetu egudie wa ha say you so say you asase esa ja ye yare
na wan kura na this idea ne buy in the first place say yemfa mercury ne cyanide ne yemfa nkotu who brought this whole idea
yeah na yeah me ya say
mercury ni sa ni ama na eguma unhu
ye nimbo
I don't know the whole thing
na penyi bi kan bi cham say tete no mutu no mun sensuo say excavators ni ade ba mu no excavator ni kosi ho a no otu asase no otu tokuro na ode egu ja na nsu akotai ho na etini kobo we mu na eyefi eno na asase no. So the method and the practice now, these countries use no mo do munya problem bia. Now so mo ba ye man ha. No ye benya problem. Yes sir mo. Oman penyi, you stated in your what do you call your manifesto say you will adapt that practice. You even said it on TV. So we adapt this practice. Yes sir. Adapt my say o ma galamsey for no bia kwatena fie wo pandi omo no bia kwatena fie na Wontumi adapt this practice na for we nice form na ye to me restore ye nsuo ya ti sakrante ekwa mombi
so kra ne anya you no kra ne so no kra o ya enya bi
Dabi okwawe abenya problem
because ye ya akrante
okwawe we benya problem serious so my penny mesra taka me be ka say ye pesa farasi fo ni bebe bio because omo koye no ye niji ye enti e kwan bia ye communicators so ye be fa so a wo so be succeed maye ye kasa atie ye enti restore the force say wo ba ni omo moment na fie na ma expect and storming the various forest areas na Chairman Wontumi there na some there me kuma na me titi minim sania oya ne no ba fa ade ase MPP na nkasa no mo during their time no galamsey no kwa be mine ye choose ye doba no mine keje mfo man fa na ye escape o ni ye escape good eso so no yɛ MPP ni menim MPP ni bia no pre primary sir omuko season na excavators nyina all because no support a particular candidate no yɛ MPP omuko season na excavators nti omu ankasa within democrat no
nti eno eye we ni me ba eno na obeto we ni
within them no kalamse fight no kra no na yɛ point and kill yɛ point ansa na yɛ akele na ya Wontumi ankasa no ben so obo pampers and sebi excuse me to say sebi you so to me gum toilet to me gum na pampers na fe ne yeyi na sebi ya pepa ne to ama no because ya Chairman Wontumi ana no na enenam mframem no okwaji sika bi wo Ezen bank so de koye agrek ya sika na wei ya timpote sika no ontwia ye na nka farm na say agrek na okoye dia fa nkofo enya adwuma no eno so aba
now
again Coco Road no so wagigi aye so no pa to sublet contract ni bi man nkofo Coco Road no so Ashanti region ena wo ukoye dan ye kokwa campaign we didn't see any Coco Road eno so wa he into amampanyi mahama waba no enya asem baako na hwe enipa baako
ne ho se bebre Wontumi baako ne ho se bebre
so we dey onya Akonta mine na mo hwehwe go so maye so we dey send the report na say he is not part onya mining bi onya galamsey
na power
we dey Coco Road ni sika na okwaji Ezen bank allegedly diga ko
ne fact no crawl let's say ye no oso oduadua kubewu
ewe
ye ni ba bia kube ne wo
na wo wa say asase ni wie say me duadua
ukodi akube
e ho so no hu board wo ho betu galamsey ni bi wo ho
so you see ya
kan nyina no
ye ekoso eni enyan enti o mampanyi John Dramani Mahama exercise who to me no for 2 me ni ye adwuma for 2 me for jail no because Minerals and Amendment Act no e ka say otumi jail no for 15 to 20 years okodema ya e be serve as a lesson to others omunya ne omoye no na me ya me dey say yes ya gin license na mom enkoye me to
Yamaboa.
Oh, so go to court.
Now go to court. There's some money to buy. And before the buy, yes, now go to court.
They know say, I'm feeling call for it's a honor more fertile and more ye be dear some more. But I'm running so. It is a bravo way, dear. And the American because of the back quarter, many problem. But my problem is say, yes, all my penny John Dramani Mahama or ye biara. No, this service situation at hand biano. Ya fano swanye. Na ga into my paper. Na that be ya fa ya san kwose ye no say o my penny Mahama may president and kaye mu say ya man second term and yen ka say ye beka say nyame anye bi. Senya ye ka say ye ka che Ekufuado no. We don't want that. Ye ni abrepa reset no mama mo Wi-Fi data no in speedy up mo Wi-Fi data no say you slow a mo speedy up my ye pentapa because kata se no proye no kwa ya mass o corruption ni ade ya mass and ya mama nka we ansa na me refi time my MPP for fight galamsey no now there was one particular practice o mo ya in fact NDC for mo condemn omo condemn ye kra suggest possible ways nko betumi diaye that is the burning of excavators but who pictures ni video bia circulate say omo hihie excavators ye betre say bibi koso a tanya mo condemn ye no mamonye Munsidi in fact we gave a nice solution
let me come in there
mama Nunsi layer rebata you gave a nice solution during opposition so for assemblies na mo fan rent na enye sika na generate sika ema nation na assembly no na mo fan other projects it is a maba ya besre mama mo share excavator because me ti so be can this asema ya na ye me ya because abano anase to me we all fought for it it excavators na nam video say your past video say your present video meaning
present we were me who saw my question
yes
but I think they gave a justification as to why they did that
yes ramo mo adia mo kache obi say enye die
exactly
whether there is a justification
or
not mo dia mo see na sa mo fan kosi baby enipa na nsanka na say later mo be put into use be you useful ama society ni community a monya ne sa enya sa ade a wo se enya na sa wo repeat na sa wo ye dia enya ato aba ne to ye de
okay
yeah in the manus
all right Gifty now so we become quick one yanko
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama he's made it clear say omo koko fighting galamsey no obia she excavators so they came out to justify say omo yi excavator no na nira no was proving stubborn. What you say so mo be yi free rura mu dia ba baby omo di beti no or proving stubborn no so one military men no so di omo ye adwuma e wo bush ni mu until they had no choice so omo be ye dey omo be hye ne wo ho so that was the only one in video set I'm saying, His Excellency John Dramani. There is no way I will be beshi excavator. Or making it clear, say, Omo di beko baby, say, here say, ya di beko mia baby, ya di be ye juma di info, ebe bre or mine na community na Omo beye. So that is it on the excavators.
All right, send ya baya e nyanta ba in 20 no. Baby, I'm going to question so I'm managing traceable. Because you will be paid.
So check him.
I confirm them go to and Kenya. Now, say excavator probably 2 days.
Container secret.
Assemble. Concert to me. Anyway, me assure say Enra nearby and will be a follow kakra on Chief Justice suspension. President Mahama Ejina Article 146 no so HS Council of State any a committee no moti no premier force case on petition now yede no concerning removal of Chief Justice. President Mahama the opportunity of 10 days need to respond based on one response no the buy no and no to petition who no mu say asem was yehwehwem and our president says asem was yehwehwem dia wontimi ntina office san hwe wasem nti obetena nchen na committee na timi aye na dwuma na minority aye press conference me sure so follow here minority leader say
books is here so monte omungu mountain
oza okay o mo bi antwa mo no so o me demonstration oh da bi o nya nipa mo nko o me support no onko da
o mine Ghana ye dimra ene chichire o mine no na ye papa Rollins wanya ni baby ko nyankopon frenzy o na o say 1992 constitution no o was say me tro ni years and ye be ya o mine biara emra enimu no enye ye because ye nipa kra ye wo ye fie ye hihye mra wo ye fie o ma sorry a o mo ye mienu a otumi ka se panyin ni bepra ketuwa ni beko nsuo na ne edi e kire nso betwetwe nchensen mu ne nyina ye den eye mra saa nso na ye de tete ye nkola every school saa mo de ye den o mo de nyini enti His Excellency John Dramani Mahama one city prekope anka se maame ne nya den enko fie. This is not unprecedented. Sida ya wo man we mu nanado na nsenya a obeko mpo ya wo ho no yi 3 judges every your friend is saying judicial service honom because ono o see e bi mu petition nkrofo no say omuniama bi ye enso ejuma nani e na emma ejuma na nyeden enkoso enti omo tena ase ena omo ye nhwehwe mu no ena ohun se oh okay ene nyankrofo ne de baaye no ebe ye nokre enti mo so mo nye den mo kwoti se nia president Mahama ye o yeti ha ena president Mahama beka say oh nipa miense bi from 3 different organizations e di petition abase justice chief justice nini ye bi e kire se ejuma na ye di share ne nsa no niama bi atoto chima wo baby which brofo can say incompetent and wrongdoings enti ene dia papa ne so okay mo aka dia ma ye den mate en dia mini nkrofo betenase omo a meyi omo as council of state for betenase na ye tenase na omo hwehwe mu a meye den ye be hwe ne ye be ye en ogina emra no so constitution no article 146 so and omudi petition ba out no ye man a copy of when say 10 days udi akomu se ne omu keka no na enya na wa baba ka kire me so oh o ma panyin ya wo kan ye no enye correct say say ne o kan na ne onu so di ba ye no ana omu hwemu na omu hu so okay they be ne wa tworo no kire say ne ankrofo ne kan ye no ene ade no ya akoye similar enti sisi ano ye be ye den kotinafie utinafie ye see suspension o yankase
ya saake no
brofo no na MPP fo no nti ase o se suspension no na afi na ye wo se ye de omuko school kotchero omu ase o menti ase I don't understand them. I don't know why they are just grieving all over omukasa bebre sa no but ye wo mind we mu ye friend maybe Charlotte say Eeii no. They did similar thing to her. And they use same article 146 na. And omu unif and Charlotte ni on your moje ni mu ana. You see, and this whole thing no, say who Chief Justice, if you don't lick niamana, minyi ni say sa niama we nyina beba. And ka wo kura no who say you are at fault and anyama na watro na mampenyi aka say oh okay we reply na wo di ba ye no we bi kakra e wo mu atochima wo baby ana ni niankofo ni di ba ye ya pe a if I were her I would rather go and negotiate with the president say okay any manye ni ye enka me am throw me resignation letter say ne be ya benefit a wo benya no na wa ye den wenya but say na akoye koka ye investigations ni wie na ye hu say ni ama ne ye no kure ampa they cannot even bring you back wo benefit no kura no e be bo just say wa be ye juma so many years aye den egu. You see, so some of the things are here in no more MPP for ni ye no. Me I me wan say omo free aban mu no mo nya no. Omo free aban mu na glue na etare omo anu no. Ye free ho ana omo free aban mu na sabi omo nya nyansa. You see, this is not the first time this thing is happening. And it is under your regime and the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And as Anyama we nyina start here. And if the law doesn't even state to say yenye sadia we ya, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on to Sanamo way. At the back of the constitution, no, yatra oath of office to the president.
Yeah.
Or president to take oaths. Say I would defend
the constitution.
The constitution. And nyamia ya domo so o Chief Justice ya na udi we ni share His Excellency John Dramani Mahama nsa. And oka ya ma onu so ye den. I repeat it after you. And to defend the oath of the office ni no. This is what the man is trying to defend. When fiti prekupe woni nyanse mu anka say me pamu wana me yiwe fi wana me mawa court na se na ya ye nhwehwemu ye hu se asem ni ye okay na ya ye den ya frɛ wan fiti preku anya say na ye nyanse mu e na odi yes but emrano gave the right say he has every power to suspend the Chief Justice say onko tenase na ye hwehwemu wi na wa ye den waba obi ti say Godfred Odami ono so ni case hangi e wo hono ono so say menti ase but let me put this on record say ye you mampenyi ana ye ma leadership role bi kurana you also look for people who will be loyal to the work to be done. Some ye buy a Ghana for be who result no and it is a Chief Justice oti ho. Those days now, you're fighting for justice for Ghanaians. We were fighting for justice. Yeah, by your ID card, now you're saying, Kolani to me, Kojinevi. Now, case, you couldn't call it. Lolobi before, and they don't even have leaders in Lolobi, as in political leaders. And there is no development in Lolobi because of who Chief Justice Proya. So the level of incompetence, no, it has stated it clear. Say incompetence level no every 200.99% ye bet to me aye den e you we free ho and the same rano oko article 125 or see 2 minu aye nkrofo no timemufo no na de ma o and timemufo na de petition aba His Excellency John Dramani Mahama said, "Me the petition way aba. Nipa way so yesusu say why say. And if the power is from the people to the people, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, by the investigation and in conjunction with the Council of State, no, want to mean to nas ye nyahwe han, na sabi niama na wo ye na emwa ye justice system no, ye be jawo, ma wat na hosa. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is a very good leader.
Okay.
Owanyansa papa mekra me nya o ma wonti na ho, because everything stated clear say you are incompetent as the Chief Justice of Ghana.
Okay.
Ye we fi wa kotime fie ye see ye investigation ni wi a wan kasa wo be boa my higher investigation no wo be ka because if I want to mean you be say why say na ye investigation now you won't seek the person's idea na near course or yes idea. So she will be part. I don't know why the MPP is grieving. Nanabi, he should go to the street or soon so he can alone lone ranger be on the streets and
with the glasses, no?
And with the glasses, no bet to me your back so he should just go and then do the demonstration because and yet the first time it is unprecedented. They show us the road. Yes, follow who know road. You understand? We are following the road.
All right, Evia.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I say yeah, my more I did be cost so far as politics is concerned, especially especially in the public institutions.
Yeah.
Obi be bre we dwuma no mu ne rank yes odu ye fa ma no number of years I was serving where you due to a certain position ye fa ma no because of politics interferences. Edwuma bi wo ho for instance me set obi be set up a campaign obi for obi enipa ne be bra building edwuma na akodi mpempenso obi from nowhere obi beba ebia favoritism and answer onim ni bibi aye bibi oh whether or qualify or unqualify no we jumping nipa no na wa besin ono ne de and ya dia ekoso in our Ghana institution everywhere ekoso a typical example Chief Justice de ya esi Chief Justice Tama o man panyin na nado dankwa ebedi ade and within 8 years no then the Supreme Court judge 8 years no the Chief Justice but making now there were senior most people Supreme Court judges e wo kwa omo kra no omo qualified than or no so omo be Chief Justice bamba ne sa na ye di ono bai fast forward papa ne appointing no well obeye normal be bro or transfer some of the judges are ni quite say oh yeah to the extent that the woman even stated said ya kasa Ghana for your best set ya we ya crown it does not justify our nationality and justify me ya sa to na sa me mami adwa say wa din wo so no and say me ye Ghana ni it is a wo crown na say wo best set sa it doesn't justify say we ye Ghana ni mami na kan what I say it was the ni bi na all year no because on my penny MPP are buying edene buy no whatever she does no say a one in line and I say a favor or more both ya antwata na ye koto aba na ye you on my penny John Dramani Mahama only the otini baby on kan he na timemu na say Mami woni ye bia wo ye wona wo ye Chief Justice wona wo protecting your judicial system obi be wi ade obi be fun sika obi be ye no ma enye wona wo be hwe se o no justice no ana se nipa no kro no awabo no eye se ye twe na so ana se ye wona wo hwe sa no ma nyina amaye na so no ye ntimamu no ya hwa ono ma bia wo ye no it doesn't depict you as somebody who can protect us it is adia o man penyin ye cho letter ye petition hwem na ba bia enkoyie no say ye say wo yi maame ni free ho na say wo di obi a or what the country at heart or what kind judicial system ni interest what the ne ba fa ne bra na ye ho ntoye ba ne be na mahama ye onya we ti my mu na petition fast forward o mu petition wan tena so and I say national council munji na munya dey mu hwem constitution ya constitution kra ma omanpanyin ho kwan po say oma no copy oma CJ copy of the petition say ohwem that time no na asefua apre no ho e di asem na kwagina court say omanpanyin ama CJ chance so on fine and correct bibi anase wa ama ne chance adan na say asefua wo ye MPP ni na wo na wo be petition the MPP for any interest when out there some never court, which means there's been leakage of something to the MPP people from the CJ or discussing as what to do and what not to do. Fast forward, CJ Tro president said petition person me shame na America my 7 days. My penny so the 7 days is shot. My 10 days. Now I could him. Mobile reply and no more say oh okran sama wo ho no petition no kran yede endanche na one kasa one asem na wa tro di aba no yengina so ne yemfa enkwahye wonsem bi a ewo na CJ ye de ye hu ye na nka e bi a wo ene wo security ena aban no ebo ho ka ban hwehwe mu kire se ewo mu se ya petition ne mu nsem nyina meto abonte ba kakra na aboba na ye nimu no yetumi ka ho asem ejina so de cancel enye sa de enye ga ye nya any basis to talk about it but se o man no bebo wo ni wo security ho ka ekwan ben ana se akwanya ben na wo a eye se wo de wo ba ene wo kunu efa business class na wo se twi o mo ka per dem any state fast luxurious lifestyle why we be protecting yesi kan ho amaye ne wu ye ni oh ade iti sa enoma we nyina baba na se yesi court 9 ya na se wa so wa no asem wa be yi ano na se yesi court 9 ya suspend o se na me sister kan ye nka se ye yiwed ya suspend o court na fie ni ye hwehwem na ya ade bi ya me ya wa hakaka because me your ba e man so de bia no sometimes we suffer in the leadership position kakra but who say enkofu bi atwase bi ato ho enti wo aya wo ya kra aya wo ya kosisen say aya wo ya kosisen because esen na ye twa to ho no eno no bi aba wo be di so charlotte say no your ba enso oba ye mo yi ni sinje mo yi chese mo pamo no mumpe no or you incompetent or you say as Charlotte say and they declare Mahama president. Sorry, Akufo president. But at the end of the day, mupai you know. Na CJ aba na ono so kofa petition no ma almost on coordinator we kwa yempa mo no. Mo se MPP for munti bida. Ama me hu say Nana B akotwe gu Facebook say omunti omuhungu abonten no mun demonstrate near Mahama eye no omu wan enti the hungu abonten na me ko read the comments no I was glad because as a Ghana first started 18 no mebiase enti ye betre sa esana ya omutwa to ho no ye betre munja sa ni twanye sa de we e be okesa na ya unim pa me ya se on kwotena se your papa Bafubone has been a Supreme Court judge for 17 good years. For 17 good years. Right now, no, no almost say on acting as a Chief Justice. And by merit, no, say ye Chimupa and Kapapa and qualify say Kufuado, and you Chief Justice. But to whom I know, partisan. Politics. You see, ya politicizing be baby, sabi. Who compare boyfriend the crown as a we be a who party be more with you. Who here you compare this in boyfriend. I'll be answer. Okay, rampe up, mama. Okay. See your best friend. Okay. President, when I would chat to her now, I say, yeah, I shall do obi aba no ye be na ya pamu when your best friend. Mumma constitution ni nyaduma ye post na fata no momfa ma no ne fata no so no ma hu say even say e fata ni mpo na so ye NDC ni ye ana so ye MPP na say why ye due to sa position na mo de man kra na ye beti ase but whereby nipa ni ye due to position na o be protect we interest nti wo say ye mfa ma na nti Ghana mumma ye nya botrema Emma John Dramani Mahama na onfa emra no enye adwuma se maame no okwam no ne ye de foforo ba monti ase we enye gidigidi bia na mama obia nso mehya machi
Okay.
I say yen demonstration. At the end of the day, nipa no ho ba asema obefa ne visa.
No.
Na wo what Ghana na yachi wakoto. Nti mo ma yeni na ho pa.
Met of the land ejina emrakuni no so aka chief justice on twe ne ho kakra se be ya committee na adwuma wo mo ye fa petition a wo mo e de aba fa ne ho se yanyi no wo metimi aye o madwuma president ama ne ho kwan se de da no me ne wo ka ye no nafu adu e mo de response e koye ne asie afei ehe ne ye ko ye duru he fa
nia eduru no ene se kwan bi so no wo befo president no abaso
okay
no pe omo aframi na nkofo bedie omo ayawudie ene se ne ekoso wo man we say no other countries when for atbeya one say democracy and ye agro on the contrary omo baba ya baso kese pa se maybe abesenko president Nkrumah awaya me papa mbibia kwa nkuma asake chief justice all because ye attempt on his life to be a democracy no ko fika bomo e man ko pese attempt on his life nam so ku bomb episode no obi wom ono so prepare awom no man kana gire be ni say chief justice akukos edin ni betu no we di asem na ma ono Nkrumah ankopa ni sa na Nkrumah bu fi esake na family
okay
no the whole way the best is there what sure normal yeah Nkrumah e dictator na ye become
okay
again Nkrumah ni wa fa se Dr. Hillary Man in case of China we president PNP ono so na ko pemi ti bi atake chief justice Apollo to say you come Nkrumah ye Apollo access committee Apollo we no ye judge because now we see CCP so the brave Japan. It is a never be chief justice. Let's see the president so panel. And also America to be born but not you know yani antuni because the court would give for ama o ma palitwa de tumas.
Okay.
Ya taso mi ensa pa akwa ni mo do. Edie akwa ni mo ne ko si say. Akwa si say 1992 constitution and my president to find say otumi chief justice edi na mo na ya amount bi no me de petition na say enfor ka ta beba se pacho wa stop kwan no so aye bibia na ne ma me se mo ma boss no and they say and some kura what petition me
yeah
and no kura the president amana lady am no me we and training with e bi almost so I didn't like Tano at the choir. One disclose one identity, Emma to be a number here, to be up on the point and sat I will also. Yama, many women or the Coma president, I know a copy other people because of the public sympathy. The president in Ma would be and you be I say, committee news or the Atanao. I judge what you don't know and count. So you justice give up to a mind. No, pencil. I know the give up to a mind at the court Supreme Court to appoint you in the court Supreme Court.
Okay.
I know the balance with me and the classmates and the church member. I had justice a few.
Okay.
I was no, just about 2 years ago, Yara, Emma, when I could father, so I didn't know a coin. I believe he said. I tell you for who them you know couple lay persons in some me a dim randy aye ejuman wa balance come one fact and one or never one from you know that no be a banana was
sure
at the same time the same will be painting your friend say abuas watching about agora or the little baby
yeah
one from you so which one na do won't see what and then by there so we back from the back. Omu na kwabwan lay persons. Yes, and omu ya ordinary lay persons. Omu ya constitutional lay persons. Emerson. And yes, omu ya members of parliament and our council of state members. In America, say constitutional lay persons. That on Melbourne, Akola, or your former auditor general, and who's a professor to be so. Account. It is so far, maybe. Yes, sir. Your friend is saying President Ian. Or the Mrakwan at the Ayana, everyone near number here, and this is some African and BBC for you know, we say. Meanwhile, the president of Ghana has suspended the chief justice pending the and not the President of Ghana, you don't know what suspended. That's so to say, following constitutional procedure, the Chief Justice has been made to step aside.
Okay.
Until such time that the committee has presented its report. Let us a president in the movie. Because the Mrano that is a referee. So Bishop goal. Now we so say goal. The president and referee in actual goal. A goal in Abba. It's a more referee with us.
All right. Lawyer, may I sure say Nra so u follow kakra. E fiti bra krata ne ba ye say Mrano ene say the committee ne be ye omadwumanti on step aside say the wakyekye mu amayate asie. Ene ehun say minority no this is the third time omo say ya press conference say president enjai ade na oye no because they oye no or ha Ghana democracy for a political party to be involved ewa emrade a ekoso no den na eka
ye kan me say a faina MPP for actually say omu she da pa na de ma me ne ba so me ye wo dwuma e ma ho enunti ana ensem bia abese kwa Ghana for very one dance ma me ne ka de ma wo
okay
ni ma bi ne ya say ya yo so mamiya diti editi mupe yenda NPP swasi if you so na the pressure dey good committee no so if a direct pressure pa momo shiro momo di asem na mama me no and as asem bi for mama no na ka so won kwa na no sisumula so ya me pa go no but no so NPP for every mo so wo na ashe the panel no ebufuo ball and you can na me patch me say
yeah
mama no belong to the judiciary a completely political politics
sure
and the petition that body as you be your judge entry wa the people ko people to me akabi at the amanwa na kan konkoye a judge one way and one press conference
okay
number 2 and for your trade union congress and your political issue.
Okay.
Teachers Association of Ghana, Christian Council of Ghana, Ghana Union of Ghana, National Union of Ghana Students, all these are your politicians. So we are making say Piara and Sharon Kasai. Not say, and your friend is say, new patriotic party. What would not demand ministry? Because over the demand ministry, what president in Kusan, not demand ministry, and over yet conference after conference, press conference after press conference, every time minute here. That is open up politicize the assembly thing now.
Okay.
Little me and seven because you the court, you bet to me. But then you are going to including our former attorney general. So, the petition about one by committee and one schedule, one individual, I will operate under the constitution. Supreme Court and one to President also want to win each month. Now, you're not the same. I'm next time. So, two of us will be President of Ghana. The mandate is for the appointed ministers, and also the court.
Exactly.
But as a president, you don't want to do the man. Oh, you're the make it a time. No more near what you hear. The time is lawyer for the and somewhere details in the court. But no, they are a good activity, and yet we want to them for the government. And the MP for Swami, the friend lawyer, and the MP for all Tafo. Your friend Asekwa. It is a sign come and say, yeah, NPP for. That's what the case at the court the stop committee, Mr. Money, the Juma. Let us say, yeah, could you know at the the president here, the Juma. Now, man, the court to a year NPP, no, politicizing a Juma, no, as fair, send me a bear, obey a public sympathy. Now, put you at the brain, yes, my sympathy, and but I said that the one is here to no more, and I'm so one including the president of the republic. And then we pass one young couple, one away, but you make And so, about when you live 1900 years, no one will person. Can you have a life here? No, this is fine. Bolivia, that no one accident. I mean, my life for them. I think we are with the baby, but also she shall claim you of the Passoa. What do you be a castle you week? President is in the corners, not the Council of State or many in that Council of State. I can't be at the committee to the Yejma. Now you people to look at the Yancy and look at not keep that the central senior to Mr. President was why I become better. I'm not ready to democracy in the world. What they have brought their sentences and what my visa, exactly. And people so bad demonstration will grow up with say, yeah, they are denied of that community. Yes, stop over. Now they catch it say, President, and I'm sorry, young couple in Timo. Near one wire, Sakobata Sama, your common one, and people from that you claim what right. Because women are politicizing the politician. One comedian in the common sense, Shada Manka, women look for national organization, and quite national students in moment demonstrating. Shada Manka, women teams, and now who Christian councils work. Now, women are no one brand, that's a national house of chiefs, and no one not amateur. Now, direct. Who can be amateur? One soon I want them out of the BBC. I know the answer says, what I met 2 more years in a one or your mom. The best example, any LGBT we have here. The whole Parliament of Ghana, a person and minute, I pay a bill as a president in Tasha here. Now, woman, more or less, oh, yeah, for the Jumama, and say, what you saw, or the Tasha here, pay official loans from Western countries now, a LGBT, no, a 2 more, 1 year loan. It is a mamma and packet and up to almost 1 year. Our president did the office and found Mama Supreme Court the assembly. After Pia the lady of one was also I didn't know the clearest example near a friend of mine. What did you get to do with it? I went down there after. The other church of woman who is a lawyer, yet to human abuse. And people also show sympathy and one year my. Once you have a year, the other one. And in years, you know, they are not an American president in Mahama, near the Papa, and Kakwe Biasu, mention the Kiamusuka. But some year, you see, yes. Half a pepper, and again.
Meso me da se papa lawyer baako me de be twato yera dom level a owo committee no eso ye nim ne background as auditor na se ne adwuma ho ye ezi said ye tie financial embezzlement bi ekoso wo chief justice na fa enti na president ede dom level aka ho to help in auditing ana
me da pa so what can I opportunity to do? I was say so financial embezzlement also. Are you saying say domelevo? So you want here can yara and continents. Come to make a president number so you balance no give your mind as against a seed.
Yeah.
Domelevo you be a no here auditor general or here the human for the Pamon. Or family few are education not the court. Who said that delay case now, a family pension training, and so the Supreme Court air cafe of this one. I really and I will work before you broadly send a meet at home, they can to send you power. Ever what happened, we have the plan of what the work between. Now, what is Sama be a poet at the Nakoka committee, not more. Naturally, Supreme Court and in year and the board for penny not you. Now, let cook what that Pamo is not connected. Yeah, 1 year, but they appreciate. I don't know, Mammy. I know we are for any of the business and the more to it's naturally. Say a pet, you might not one. Chief Justice here that come naturally a day at the level. And you have one word, you don't imagine him say.
Nanke do also.
Different person PR or my will say more echo. No, you mean I said, Dominic Bonquan in my account and the finance. Into what a crown on a imagine.
Okay.
At the same time, Mammy can be and farmer say. Before science says, so you're some Kuma and Fuga. If you are what year, you may say. That's why to say near the end, and the will go to from the team. me adwuma so yi for ɔman bapa na manko for revenge me ye soja ni above all else yen nim say agent fan kesi be mu ho a omba bua say family sanu aka no ma omo bi e atuye afense yen nim say committee dia na report at the end of the day about publish mo man ni na okubi enti no anya ade ye osima say ade which be be say e wo mo say kwan ya ye fa so appointing se me kwa me ya advisor to President Mahama enti mebo Domilevati na ma fa di pafo de enso me ne say nam so mo ye du no no kwa ne de na problem wo so do ba bia ye say ye to so aba 4 against 1 odi to media.
Okay.